wife.
My beautiful wife.
And let's eat. Did you know that you can actually cook pork in North America, I mean Canada and United States, until medium rare? I had no idea. But, oh well.
And that only means one thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Juicier pork.
Well, okay, there's another thing then. You're never too old, and it's never too late to learn a new thing.
Yeah, we just was talking about, I think yeah.
Because you never know everything, and you can be, you just need to be open-minded for new experiences and new things to learn.
That's what we remind ourselves every day, because it's not like as a human thing to do. We tend to fall to new, to old patterns, and sometimes we need to remind ourselves that oh well. By the way, I have more Pecorino Romano here, just if you want a little bit more.
Oh, cool.
Honey. It's the fried eggplant. I made it a little bit more fry today.
Nice.
Yeah. We were talking today. Eugenia's actually told me that it looks like a very fancy restaurant because it's because of the presentation.
Looks very fancy. Actually, sometimes in fancy restaurants you don't get the food that looks that fancy. In my opinion.
It depends how fancy the restaurant is.
Yeah, but sometimes they're make them look too fancy, but there's actually no food. You just make it look fancy, but the food is
Green beans are so good. By the way, if you would like, I can put a little bit cheese on top of your meat as well.
I was going to say that's probably going to be a brilliant idea to have meat on the cheese, cheese on the meat, either way around. It's all good.
I'm going to add. I know that Pecorino Romano is not everyone. It's sheep's actually cheese from sheep milk. But we love it. We love it so many levels.
I love cheese. Oh, it's so good.
I was thinking today what side dishes I will do,
And the beans with the Enoki mushrooms are phenomenal.
She reminded me about the beans. I forgot all about them. Actually, I didn't forget all about them. Somehow I didn't think how to make it, and then I found the mushrooms, and then...
And I suggested the eggplant as well. That was my part, actually. The eggplant.
The meat is so good.
Bit salt for the meat.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Today we were walking. It was one of the most beautiful sunsets that I've saw in a long time. And I got lucky to catch it. Those two are not so much.
No.
They were too busy.
We're too busy. Arya was climbing a tree.
Yeah. They were way, way, way too busy.
I was hanging out with him.
Actually, I called them and they didn't come.
I know, we're too busy. It was fun. We love our adventures. In the bush.
I think the nature here is so fabulous that it's hard to win it.
It is.
I have a feeling.
It's so beautiful. The trees, the ocean, the lakes, the rivers.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. Sometimes we take it for granted, but
Unfortunately, this is the human nature to take
I know.
things for granted, and
It seems to be. So we have to sometimes shake ourselves and like, okay.
to remind ourselves how beautiful it is and how not really common it is. I think you need this one. And she loves those enoki mushrooms. That's why I'm giving her as much as I can. And I know that it's fell on my napkin. I know. But it's a family.
It's not very unusual.
No.
It's a clean napkin. What's the big deal?
It's better than it fell here.
I would still eat it. It's a clean shirt.
True.
Sure. There's even the 5-second rule. A lot of people follow.
Actually, it's not. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
It's not a debate. It's a fact. Some people follow, some people don't.
Actually,
I will just leave it out there.
One of those that were follow this rule, but technically you shouldn't.
Not a debate. Personal perspective.
Mm-hmm. You know what? This pork is phenomenal.
It is so delicious. And the beans are crazy good, crazy good.
Beans are so good.
They are. You made them like perfect.
Oh, thank you, Anya. When we went to United States, I brought this spice blend from Costco, and it's so good. Like this Italian something seasoning. I think it's called Italian, and it's so good and all. Yeah, I will show you. Such a great.
It has garlic in there, isn't it?
It's garlic, herbs, and some onion, and such an, I love this types of mixes. And salt, which I don't need to put salt.
It's good. Is that what you put in the beans?
Actually, that's what I put in the eggplant and on top of the meat. And I'm not salting the meat because you know what? The salt is not going to penetrate all the way. So I prefer to salt it a little bit afterwards. This way it will be, I don't know. I find that if I salt over top, it will be like the top will be salty and the inside it's not. So
we can salt it. It's easier to add salt than I guess not to. You want half?
No, I haven't.
It seems to be huge. You sure don't want to have?
I don't know. I have here.
Yeah, it was nice and sunny. We totally enjoyed the walk outside today.
I so appreciate the sunny days.
We do. So totally do.
I know. Yes, we already need heater. So if you hear some weird noises, a lot of time it's our heater.
Don't hear.
Not today, but yesterday I think, or
Oh,
the day
yeah?
before, yeah.
Alright. It's a haunted house.
You know what? At night, I'm almost positive that it's haunted. With all these noises, everyone like asleep, and if I'm like sitting and working or doing something, like the cat of our neighbor sometimes jumps, and this heater that goes up and down, and Lucky a lot of times falls from her things. I don't know how she does it, but she makes so much noise, like less than Papi, but still she does make some noise.
Lucky's our pet snake, if you...
New here.
Yeah. One of our pet snakes, we have two.
Mm-hmm. Lucky's so big now. So beautiful.
Yeah, I guess you haven't seen her guys for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
She's huge. Well,
I need to show her one day.
one day.
And no, she's not like a reticulated python, I mean.
No, not that huge.
No. She's
still very lovely and friendly.
3 feet? 3.5 feet?
Yeah, about that. She's so sweet. She still has the best nature.
Mm-hmm. Mm. It was so good.
Delicious.
Can I have this one?
Can I have anything you want, honey?
The green beans. Oh my god.
No, it's the green beans.
Actually, Ariel.
Eggplants are really good too.
Ariel loves green beans. It's our family's favorite vegetable. Okay, mine and Ariel for sure. And you, I don't know.
I love them.
You love this?
I think I started loving them even more lately.
You have no choice.
No, but you cook them to perfection. You know, it's... With veggies, it's all about... If they're not raw veggies, it's all about how you cook them.
And you need to
nail it. Like when we went to Indian restaurant, and they make their wedges.
Wedges.
Veggies.
I hope not, they're not making their wedges.
Well, they're so good, and you can tell that they're overcooked, but the flavor, like...
Indian or...
No,
or,
Ethiopian. What did I say?
Indian.
I mean Ethiopian. They're just brilliant.
I don't know, they're so good. Like, I know that it's not the prettiest food. And it's weird looking food for a lot of people here. But it's so good. Like, you need to try it at least once. The vegetables are so good and sweet. The injera bread is...
You just need to be open-minded and not just look at it and say, "You." Kind of give it a try. As we always told Daryl, what's the worst thing can happen? You won't like it, then you don't eat it. Well, at least try.
Exactly.
You don't have to do anything else. Just try.
Exactly.
What if you wouldn't try, but you would actually love it and it will become one of your, new favorites?
Ariel is good in trying, and he tries every time new things, and not new things, like all things that he didn't like. And he found himself loving food that he, a few months before, couldn't even stand. Actually, if you go back to our first poutine Mok-bang, I think we did it in the car.
They actually never liked poutine. We said that
Ariel doesn't like poutine, that's why we're doing it alone. And then I think months after, he tried poutine and he fell in love with it. And then we made poutine with him a couple of times, and people started, "Oh, you lied to us, blah blah blah." No, he didn't. He just changed his mind. And kids allowed to change their mind.
Even we allowed to change our minds.
People will, kids will allow to change their minds. We grow up when you get new information, new flavors.
I know. Our super proudest moment is that he likes liver now. He likes chopped liver. Not okay.
East European Jew.
Maybe not the proudest, but
It's not
but it's kind of...
Let's get grip out about ourselves.
No, but it was like the most surprise thing that he actually started to eat.
Like fresh cucumber. But funny, it's exactly how I ate it as a child. Sorry. Always fresh cucumber and chopped liver. That's how I started eating it, and he did the same.
It only proves to you that flavors taste changes, and you just need to, just try again. Who knows?
Yeah.
And not just You know, because some people make the mistake and said, oh, the kid doesn't like it. Oh, you don't like it. Well, just give it again and again and again. We always, whatever we eat, we'll let him try. If he doesn't want to eat it, he doesn't have to. There's always some alternative, but he needs to try. And now we like, it's so much.
I heard so many moms says, oh, you hate it. And obviously if you say all the time to children, oh, I know you hate it, like, yeah, you hate it. And instead of encourage to try, you put this, you know, I know you hate it, I know he hated it. And we never told Ariel ever that, okay, you hate it.
Oh no, just try again.
No, then try again, and yeah, I know that now you don't like it, but it can change. And it changed so much and so many times. He would hate eggs, then he would love eggs. He would hate, love tuna for first 4 years.
And the point is he actually couldn't stand it completely.
For a couple of years he couldn't eat it, so it was like up and down for different things, but he tried again and now he loves tuna salad, so like it's jumps all over, so yeah. And it's going to change even more. So yeah, I think we'll finish for today. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Beautiful. Cheers. Thank you so very much for being with us.
Yeah, and please come back and subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers, love in life. And remember,
go towards your joy.
And do something fun every day. And we'll see you next time. Bye!